Today's message: rich people, they don't save money, they invest it. Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, all my free thinkers. That place where we follow the breadcrumbs of wealth. Guys, I opened up with that message for a reason. We're going to be talking about some price predictions from a pretty good source. And this price predictions, these ones we're going to be talking about, they cover a range of tokens. Now, before we even talk about that, let me first give you a disclaimer. This is not financial advice, and these price predictions are not to be taken at face value. However, I'm going to show you how I use such predictions and how you too can use them and how you properly plan out your strategy. With that, guys, I want to tell you a story. And some of you might be able to relate to this. You know, you save for a rainy day, which I think is good to have some money saved. But sometimes you can be saving and you say, I got these savings. I got to put money in these savings and I got to keep these savings. And you get so wrapped up in savings that your money doesn't work for you. I used to be in that boat a long time ago. And through study, and I read a lot of biographies, and I love studying successful people. Well, I used to study these people, and I learned that the way I looked, I was like, man, these guys invest almost everything. You'll see these high billionaires and millionaires, and you'll see that they don't have they're worth a lot, but it's on paper because a lot of their assets are tied up in investments. And I understand that now more than ever. This is why I invest a lot. I always tell people I put a lot into markets, into certain investments, because crypto is not the only thing I invest in. I like to get into stocks. I do that as well. And I like to invest in other assets. I told you guys, gold and different things. But I learned that, yes, have some savings, but not so much that it's just sitting there collecting dust. We're not back in the day where people used to hide money under their mattress. Well, anyway, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about why now is the time to be getting in some of these assets that we're going to be covering on this channel today and looking at where they could possibly go. Some of them could go higher. Some of them could go lower. But I hope what you get from this prediction is something that you can work with. And with that, guys, that's what we're going to be talking about. All my new subscribers, thank you for signing up to the channel. Welcome to what I feel like is a positive environment. I do my best to keep it so. Check out the merch store down below. And as always, get you a Tangent wallet, guys. Get you a Tangent wallet, because a lot of the assets that I show you, pretty much all the assets that I show you, you're going to be there are criminals out there licking their chops to get to your crypto assets. So we don't want that to happen. With that, I'm going to be jumping over here on Twitter to show you this. And what I'm going to do, make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. And that's down below on this banner on the right hand side at Mr. Foresight 64. And I will have this on my Twitter page, so you can jump over there and check it out. But for now, let's jump over here and let's talk about Altcoin Daily. Now, for reference, you should follow these guys. I follow them on YouTube as well. These they're actually twins, but they actually make good content, and they interview a lot of the crypto the best in the space. So you can learn a lot from a lot of the people that they interview. So I like that. I don't follow a lot of people. When I do follow someone, it's because I believe they have quality stuff. So these guys actually put this out. I saw this and I said, oh, this is very interesting. I actually posted it on my page and I said, this is something I actually like. Well, what we're going to jump on first, again, let me preface. Let me show you how they're followers. 1.7 million followers, guys. So they are doing something right. That's one of the things. So I look at stuff like that, because anybody could put out one of these. Honestly, anybody could just say, oh, let me make up some numbers and put them out there. But I like to to look at a person's history. Success has receipts. Think about that. So I look at their history. I look at their knowledge in crypto. And then I say, okay, now what are you saying? How far do you think these assets can go? So me looking at this, I'll be looking at, okay, so you look at Bitcoin. They're saying Bitcoin can hit $145,000 this cycle. I think that is very reasonable. I think it's one of those conservative prices. They're not going up to 200,000 or anything. I honestly think it's a possibility if we get the cycle that they say we're going to get. I believe it can go to 200,000. But at 145, if you're somebody with some money, you can throw in Bitcoin. You can afford the price that it is right now. You could come up with just letting your money sit there. Bitcoin is one of the more safer assets. So that's how I would look at that. Then you go down to ETH, same thing. These are like some sure bets. Actually, anything up in here is probably some sure bets. Let's just be real. And you got ETH at 9,800. You got Solana at 720. But again, does that mean it's going to go there? No. But what it does mean is it's a good possibility, y'all. And now it's a great possibility if we get the cycle that they say we're going to get, it's going to blow past these numbers. I remember I gave an estimate for ETH of being like maybe $14,000-$15,000. That's not out the realm of possibility. Same with Bitcoin. Same with Solana. Solana could make it up in the 4 digits. So, but if you got some money and you're looking at the price of where all of these tokens are right now, you can stand to make some money. Again, you don't have to buy, especially for these higher price tokens, you don't have to buy an entire token. However, I say, if you can't get a whole token of some of those, why put it there? Go on and move it to something else, or just look at how far they're expecting it to ride, and then maybe you can make a little bit of money. Again, everybody's not trying to reach millionaire status this time, but if you can pay off that some of that debt, one of those credit cards you've ran up for Christmas during the holiday, then guess what? You're golden. Now you got some more income to come in so that you can invest. We look at BNB. Now we're getting down to some of the ones that I like and that I hold. Like ICP, they're saying it's going to reach $255. And you look at ICP right now, and I'll hop over here right quick. Look at ICP, and where is ICP? It's actually in my list right here. ICP is like $10. So ICP about $10.50, and you look here and they're saying it's going to reach $255 at the very top. That's a come up. That is a come up right there. So you get you a few of those, and guys, you tell me that don't pay off a couple of those car payments. So the way I look at that, personally, I didn't even see ICP going that high. Maybe they know something I don't. Again, this is just their opinion, but I look at that and I say, I agree that it's going to hit those 3 digits. Is it going to get up to 255? If we get the cycle that they say we're going to get. ADA, again, $6.45 when ADA right now, I don't believe ADA is even at $1. For those of you who don't know what ADA is, it is Cardano. Injection, $220. Render, $80. And what I would do, guys, I would take something like this. Now go over here to Spectre, or you can go over to Coin Market Cap, whatever site that you like to play on, and I would match it against what you have here. So like Solana, we looked at, they're saying Solana, they can see it hit 750 right here. Excuse me, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Wow. I think that's the first time I've sneezed on camera. Anyway, so you got Solana, you got $208. Solana has been moving up. I've been holding Solana around $40-$50 since then. But if you look at that right there, and you look at where it can go, again, I look at Solana and I say, okay, if I can afford to get a Solana for $200 and so dollars, and I look at Solana, where is that? Right here, and I say I can make, okay, here. To me, I can make more money elsewhere. I can make more money taking that $200 and maybe putting it in ICP. Again, that's how I think. Same with Tao. This is another one, 21 $100. They're saying at the very top. I actually seen it getting to maybe 5,000, 10,000 if the cycle behaves like I believe it's going to behave, and being that this is going to be an AI driven narrative as far as the crypto market go, the way AI is building right now, I actually see Tau going a lot higher than that. Again, that's just me. I could be wrong. They could be right. They could be wrong. I could be right. Again, who knows? But it gives you something to play with, because I go over here now and I'll look at Tau, just showing you guys how I think. That's Potenza Tau right here. So we get over here and you look at it right now. One of these is going to set you back $524. And they're saying it could reach this right here, guys. So if you've already gotten in it, you're golden. But if you haven't and you're like, well, maybe I'm just going to buy a fraction of that. Again, you could be looking at it and say, you know, I could stand at the very lowest, probably making this, or I could be looking at what Mr. Forsyth says. He says 5 to 10. Again, you can't. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you how to think this out, how I look at this. And then don't forget, know when to take your money. You're not trying to hold to these numbers right here. Again, you could be looking at mine and say, well, I'm hold longer than this. Again, look at where we are in the cycle. Look at, are we nearing the end of the cycle? Then you start looking at, oh man, maybe I need to get out of that. Ondo, $12. We come back down, coming down a little bit. Again, here's another one. My favorite, Casper. They're saying $2.50 still. A lot of people don't even believe that Casper can hit $1. I agree with these guys. They're saying at least $2.50. Guys, you look at the price of Casper right now, and with the price of Casper where it's at right now, around 11, 12%, you tell me that's not a come up, even if it just hit $1. So I like theirs. Theirs is very conservative. A lot of you may not feel like it's conservative. A lot of you might feel like it's too bullish. But what did I tell you? It's all about the catalyst that push. I guarantee what's baked into their price prediction on Casper is a lot of the things that are coming this particular cycle with Casper. Actually, this particular quarter, if things stay on schedule with the contracts, with the smart contracts, things of that nature, especially if we were to get tier 1 exchange, that would be great as well. But again, $2.50. I can see that at the very top. You're going to get some waviness in that. But at 11, 12%, 11, 12 cent, what more can you ask for, guys? If it was to hit $10, that'd be fine too. Can it? I told you, depending on the narrative and things that happen. When they happen, when things start falling in place, the sentiment of the market changes so fast you think people have amnesia. It's like they forgot. They said, oh, it's never going to make it anywhere. So I like this. I really like this this price prediction for Casper. So again, I don't know what you guys think, but I'm glad I hold it. Let's go down because I know what you guys want to see. H-bar, $1.40, which I think is generous as well. XRP is on here, guys. XRP right here. They're saying $5 at the most. Saying $5 at the most. I had actually a community member say that. I believe at the most. I see XRP actually going higher than that. But I always take your profits. They're saying that at the very lowest. It's like I always tell you guys. And I'm going to pop over here now. You guys get the gist of it. You know, check out. It's a lot of coins on this list, guys. I'm pretty sure all of my communities, you hold something on this list. So I think it's good to look at, again, depending on the source. I think Altcoin Daily is a good source. You should follow them as well on YouTube. They got good content. But you have to take these things with a grain of salt. And that's not written in stone. It's not like the 10 Commandments where, you know, God wrote on a tablet and you're looking at it, he's like, this is it. This is going to happen. This is the law. It's not. It's a prediction. But that's how you should look at it. You should look at it like that and say, well, what I'm holding now, if I could just get maybe even 80% of that, then I'm sitting pretty. I like that list, guys. I like that list. I like their predictions. I like that, you know, and again, some of them are super bullish. Some of them are conservative. I like the conservatism of some of those, being conservative on them. I actually like that. So I would take that, match it against the list that we have now, what their prices are, how much money you got to spare. And then I would take that and I would start dollar cost averaging in. But again, ask yourself, how much are you trying to make? How much are those credit cards? How much is that car payment? Can you pay your car off? You know, these are the things. This is how you inch closer to generational wealth. Get clearing that debt, which alleviates a lot of that stress, guys. So I really like that, guys. I do. Check it out. Follow me on Twitter. I like to share stuff like that. And I'm always working on you guys' behalf and finding things, a way to bring crypto to you so that you can get a little bit more knowledgeable while making a lot more money. Guys, check it out. Tell me what you think of these price predictions. Do you think they're right on point? Do you think they're too conservative, or do you think they're too bullish? Let me know down below. Till next one, guys.